BNB Chain has completed a major test of its post-quantum security upgrade, a move aimed at preparing the network for future quantum computing threats. The test, outlined in the BSC Post-Quantum Cryptography Migration Report, used MLDSA44, also known as dilithium, for transaction signatures and PQ-Stark for consensus vote aggregation. While the test confirmed the network's ability to resist quantum threats, it also revealed a significant trade-off. Transaction speeds dropped by nearly 40% during the trial. This decline raises questions about the balance between security and performance in blockchain systems. The report explains that the upgrade is designed to be compatible with existing infrastructure, including wallets, addresses, SDKs, and RPC systems. This compatibility is crucial because it means users won't need to completely rebuild their systems during migration. The goal is to future-proof BNB Smart Chain before quantum computing becomes a real-world threat. However, the 40% drop in TPS, or transactions per second, could impact user experience and network scalability, especially as blockchain adoption grows. Most current blockchain networks rely on elliptic curve cryptography systems like ECDSA and BLS 12381. These systems are vulnerable to quantum attacks, particularly from algorithms like Shor's algorithm, which can theoretically break them. By moving to post-quantum algorithms like MLDSA44, BNB Chain is trying to stay ahead of this potential risk. The test confirmed that the network can implement these new algorithms without disrupting existing user systems, but most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. Performance hit is a real concern. The use of dilithium for transaction signatures is part of a broader effort to adopt quantum-resistant algorithms. Dilithium is a lattice-based signature scheme that is considered secure against quantum attacks. It's also one of the candidates recommended by the U.S. National Institute of Standards and Technology, NIST, for post-quantum cryptography. This means BNB Chain is aligning with global cryptographic standards, which is a strong move for long-term network resilience. However, the 40% drop in transaction speed is not trivial. It suggests that implementing post-quantum security may require a rethinking of blockchain architecture to maintain performance. This could involve new consensus mechanisms or optimizations in how transactions are processed. The report does not specify if this slowdown is expected to persist in the full rollout, but it's a red flag for developers and users who rely on fast transaction times. The stakes are high. If quantum computing becomes widespread, many blockchain systems could be at risk of being compromised. Wallets, smart contracts, and transaction verification systems could all be vulnerable. BNB Chain's proactive approach is commendable, but the trade-off in speed highlights a challenge common to many blockchain projects: how to evolve without losing the features that make blockchain attractive in the first place. The next signal to watch is whether BNB Chain will implement additional optimizations to mitigate the TPS drop. The report does not outline a timeline for full rollout, but it does suggest that the network is in the early stages of migration. If the performance issues persist, it could influence user adoption or even prompt other blockchain projects to accelerate their own post-quantum security plans. In the broader context of blockchain development, this test is part of a growing trend of projects preparing for the quantum future. While BNB Chain is one of the first to publicly release a detailed report on post-quantum migration, others are likely following suit. The challenge is finding a balance between security and performance, and BNB Chain's results show that this balance is not yet fully achieved. The test also raises questions about the cost of migration. While most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. Report suggests compatibility with existing systems. It's unclear how much additional infrastructure or user education will be required. If users face delays or disruptions, it could impact confidence in the network. On the other hand, if BNB Chain successfully mitigates the speed issues, it could set a precedent for other blockchains to follow a similar path. In summary, BNB Chain's post-quantum security test is a significant step toward future-proofing the network. The test confirmed that the upgrade is technically feasible and secure, but the 40% drop in speed is a key challenge that needs to be addressed. The next signal to watch is whether BNB Chain will release further optimizations or alternative approaches to maintain performance while staying quantum safe.